Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, a name synonymous with peace and non-violent resistance. His life and teachings continue to inspire millions around the world. Gandhi, the Mahatma, showed the power of truth and non-violence. He led India to freedom and changed the world forever. Gandhi's legacy extends far beyond the borders of India. His philosophy of satyagraha, meaning truth force, has influenced countless movements for social justice. From the American Civil Rights Movement to the dismantling of apartheid in South Africa, Gandhi's ideas have resonated across continents. His life and work stand as a testament to the power of peaceful resistance in the face of injustice. Gandhi's message is simple yet profound. Change can be achieved without resorting to violence. His unwavering belief in the inherent goodness of humanity and the transformative power of love continue to guide activists and leaders today. Gandhi's journey was marked by early experiences that shaped his worldview. Born in 1869 in Gujarat, India, he traveled to England to study law.
His time in South Africa proved pivotal, exposing him to the harsh realities of racial discrimination. Facing prejudice and segregation, I developed my philosophy of satyagraha. I organized non-violent protests against discriminatory laws, enduring imprisonment and police brutality. My experiences in South Africa honed my strategies of non-violent resistance, laying the foundation for my later struggles in India. My time in South Africa transformed me from a lawyer into a leader.
He returned to India in 1915, ready to apply his principles of satyagraha to the fight for India's independence from British rule. Central to Gandhi's philosophy was satyagraha, a powerful form of non-violent resistance.
Satyagraha emphasizes truth, love, and non-violence as the means to achieve social and political change. It calls for individuals to resist injustice through peaceful means, even in the face of oppression. Gandhi believed in the inherent goodness of humanity. He argued that even those who perpetuate injustice can be transformed through love, compassion, and understanding.
Satyagraha seeks to win over opponents, not defeat them, through dialogue and persuasion. Satyagraha demands courage, discipline, and unwavering commitment to truth. It requires individuals to be willing to suffer for their beliefs, enduring hardship and even imprisonment without resorting to violence. Gandhi's own life exemplified these principles, inspiring millions to embrace non-violence as a powerful tool for social change. Gandhi's leadership in the Indian independence movement solidified his status as a national icon. One of the most significant events in this struggle was the Salt March of 1930. This act of civil disobedience targeted the British salt tax, which disproportionately affected the poor.
Gandhi, along with thousands of followers, embarked on a 240-mile march to the coastal village of Dandi. They walked for weeks, gathering support and capturing the world's attention. Upon reaching Dandi, Gandhi defied the British monopoly by producing salt from seawater.
The Salt March sparked a nationwide civil disobedience movement. Thousands of Indians joined the protests, refusing to pay the salt tax and boycotting British goods. The British government responded with mass arrests and brutal suppression. However, the Salt March had a profound impact, exposing the injustice of British rule and galvanizing the Indian population in their fight for freedom. As World War II raged, Gandhi intensified the struggle for independence. In 1942, he launched the Quit India movement, a mass civil disobedience campaign demanding an immediate end to British rule.
Gandhi's call to action resonated throughout India, uniting people from all walks of life in a common goal. The movement witnessed widespread protests, strikes, and acts of defiance.
The British government responded with swift and brutal repression, arresting thousands of activists, including Gandhi and other leaders of the Indian National Congress. While the Quit India movement faced severe repression, it ultimately contributed to the weakening of British resolve. The movement's impact, combined with the changing global landscape after World War II, ultimately led to India's independence in 1947. S5. Despite the crackdown, The Quit India movement demonstrated the Indian people's unwavering determination to achieve independence. Gandhi's influence transcended geographical boundaries, inspiring leaders and movements for social justice across the globe.
His philosophy of satyagraha found fertile ground in the American civil rights movement, led by Martin Luther King Jr. King, deeply influenced by Gandhi's teachings, adopted nonviolent resistance as the core strategy in the fight against racial segregation in the United States.
Nelson Mandela, another iconic figure of the 20th century, drew inspiration from Gandhi's methods. In his struggle against apartheid in South Africa, Mandela embraced nonviolent resistance, leading boycotts, marches, and civil disobedience campaigns that ultimately dismantled the oppressive regime.
Gandhi's legacy extends beyond these prominent figures, inspiring countless other movements for social and political change. From the anti-war protests of the 60s to the struggle for environmental justice today, Gandhi's teachings continue to resonate with those seeking to create a more just and equitable world. Despite his global acclaim, Gandhi was not without his critics.
Some questioned the effectiveness of nonviolent resistance, particularly in the face of brutal oppression. Others criticized his views on caste and interreligious relations in India.
It is important to acknowledge these criticisms and engage with them in a nuanced and balanced manner. Gandhi's views on certain issues were complex and at times contradictory.
However, it is crucial to remember that he lived in a different era and his views were shaped by the social and political context of his time.
Despite the criticisms, Gandhi's commitment to non-violence, truth, and social justice remains an inspiration. His life and work offer valuable lessons in the power of peaceful resistance and the importance of striving for a more just and equitable world. Gandhi's enduring legacy lies in his unwavering belief in the power of love, truth, and non-violence to overcome hatred, injustice, and oppression. His life and teachings continue to inspire individuals and movements across the globe, offering a path towards a more peaceful and just world. Gandhi's message of non-violence remains as relevant today as it was during his lifetime. In a world often marred by conflict, violence, and division, his philosophy provides a powerful antidote, reminding us that lasting change can be achieved through peaceful means. Gandhi's legacy is a beacon of hope, illuminating a path towards a future where dialogue, understanding, and compassion prevail. His life and work serve as a constant reminder that even in the face of adversity, we must never lose faith in the power of humanity to choose love over hate, truth over falsehood, and non-violence over violence. In today's world, grappling with complex challenges such as climate change, social inequality, and political polarization, Gandhi's philosophy of non-violent resistance offers a powerful and timely framework for action. His teachings remind us that meaningful change requires more than just words. It demands action, courage, and an unwavering commitment to justice. Gandhi's legacy challenges us to confront injustice in our own communities and around the world. It calls us to embrace non-violence as a way of life, to engage in dialogue across differences, and to work tirelessly for a more just and equitable society for all. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, let us remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Let us honor his legacy by embracing his teachings, by standing up for what is right, and by working together to create a more peaceful and just world.